Next, I know we had asked two people to say some more words about Herb, and who were they? Who would like to go first?
All right, I'm not really good off the cuff as well. I mean, I can't be, but the problem is, if I try to lead with that emotion right now, it's probably not a good thing. First off, I want to thank you. Y'all brought up one of the best kids I've ever been around ever. So, all right, to all that ever met Herb would know of it, that he is a truly caring and honest man. I don't have to explain that to everyone who is here tonight. All of you who were touched by Herb and know what kind of person he was, it is literally impossible to explain his way, but I'm going to give it my best right now. If you didn't have a shirt and needed one, he was the guy who gave you the shirt off his back and would run down to Old Navy and buy you 3 more. The type of guy that would, no matter what was bothering you, he would lend a loyal ear to listen to whatever was ailing you at the time. I had the great honor to be able to work with him. I knew I could always depend on him. If I was in a bind, I needed someone to work, he would cancel his plans and help me out at the drop of the hat. Being able to work with him allowed me to learn more about him and for us to grow a bond. That is where a true respect grew, and I'll never forget that. As the last week has progressed, I have been reminded of it even more. I am truly proud of what he had accomplished with his time on this earth. It is admirable that someone could make a true and honest difference amongst all people he met. I have noticed that the consensus of people have said they would strive to just be like him. He was the type of person that would make you want to be a better friend. I had always told my wife that he was a great kid, but in hindsight I realized that he was an exceptional human being. When I got married to my wife, we had decided that we were going to have a destination wedding in Las Vegas. We were so excited about getting married in Vegas. I remember explaining to her that I was so happy that we were getting married there. However, I was realizing that everyone could not just drop what they were doing and come to our wedding. I expressed to him how we would have a reception here in Dallas so many of our friends and family could get together and share the event. That was not good enough for her. He had decided that he would fly to Vegas with Jill Barrett and attend my wedding. This was a sign of a true friend, not just an employee. He later told me that he wouldn't have missed that day. It was the greatest day of my life. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I told you I wouldn't do this. He was the type of guy that would open a door for a girl no matter who she was. He was very respectful of women. He led the life as a true gentleman. The way he lived his life was a true testament by the way his parents brought him up. I hope that my kids can be like him. The world could use more people like him. He didn't judge people and was accepting of anyone's faults. His legacy will always involve words like generosity, love, loyalty, caring, sacrifice, and forgiveness. These attributes made him so admirable. Herb was an exceptional son, brother, nephew, cousin, uncle, grandson, friend. However, he'll always be considered a brother to me. I'm positive that Herb right now would want us to not be sad about his passing, however, be joyful of our own lives. He would want us to hug our loved ones tighter and express our love to those we care for. Thank you, Herb, for teaching us one final lesson. Tell someone how you feel for them as often as possible, because you never know if you get the opportunity to express it again. I really appreciate it. I really do. He was a fine young man. Fine. That's me.
Hey everybody, I'm Matt. I worked with Herb at Fridays. I've known him since I was about 19 years old. I tried preparing a speech for him. Had a hard time doing it, honestly. I couldn't think of the words. He was such a great man, great friend, great brother. He was my brother, and I'll never forget him. He was always there for me. I've done a lot of stupid things. And the one person that was always there was her. Call me the next day, call me in the morning, just ask me how I'm doing, just always there. My love for him is, I can't put it in words. If I can be half the man he is, I'll live a great life. to see him again. Everybody here knows. If you knew Herb, you know exactly where he's at right now. You know he's running and dancing again, like we were talking about. And he's talking again. He's a little talk. But love him. Always will. Oh no, he's still watching. And it's not bad. Thank you.
So it comes down to a guy like me to try and put a life like this and challenge you with it. Because I don't have your perspective or your perspective or your perspective. Sounds like TGI Fridays was a pretty cool place. I was just there thinking, man, I hope I went there and got service because that must have been like the place. But there is, we shouldn't let the night go by without examining this life and taking some lessons from it. And you can do that, only you can do that for yourself. And only you can do that on your own, because you can think about, those traits you saw in Herb's life and say, I want to be like that. I want to be the guy that opens the door. I want to be the guy that goes and buys those shirts for somebody. Let me be that guy. But then just in knowing him, vicariously, primarily through his mother, I want to challenge you with 3 things, okay? The first one is love a lot. Say that. Say love a lot. Oh, that was lame. Say love a lot. There you go. Don't just love a little bit, love a lot. Because it's super easy to go through life and only love a little, isn't it? To only give this much of yourself away when you really could give this much away. I mean, friends, there's people in your life, your friends, your parents, your grandparents, your spouses, your children even, where there's more of yourself to give away than you have yet given. Wouldn't you agree? And if I'm reading this life right of Herb's, he was a person who got the beauty of loving not just a little, but
A lot.
So would you do that for me? Would you help him keep his memory alive in your heart by just not loving a little, but loving a lot? And do you see what good fruit comes of a life like that? I mean, who here is ever going to forget this guy? I mean, I'm not. And I didn't even know him, right? So love a lot. You got that? Here's the second thing. Is be brave. Say be brave.
Be brave.
You know what? You're gonna face some obstacles in life. Some of you are probably facing them right now. And you know what those obstacles are. But I don't know if you'll ever face an obstacle as big as an operable brain cancer. And I have to tell you, just hearing Debbie tell me the story of the last few years and few months, and then the last few days of his life. I mean, this is a brave man we're talking about here. Where he faced what he faced with nobility. He faced what he faced with grace and with courage. Debbie, unless you're telling me something about this story that I didn't hear, I don't know that we ever heard Herbie say, doggone it, what's the deal with this? It's just not fair. Or lash out in anger. Or